Jesse Palmer. I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So the Condors offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They'll go to the ground, and they're able to get him down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Condors will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now it's the Demons offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They go play action with Sellers. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down the one. With the interception. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. He'll do it himself. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And it'll be the Condors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Dropping back, it's right. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 25. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Condors with the 1st and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They get him on the ground. But boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And it'll be the Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Demon! Special teams proving to be special. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Going to the running game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. Got enough for the 1st. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There's some room. Touchdown, Condor! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Throwing, Sellers. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on first down from the 43. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hunt. Inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And it's the Demons who will have it 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Clark. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Sellers. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Punch it out of the air. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And it's the Demons will hustle to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Demons!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Coming out with it, it's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Condors line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Sellers to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Clark. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Demon! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Dropping back, it's right. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Slides away. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. So now on second. Start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Sellers. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's right. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Bounced off his feet. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running inside, it's Clark. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Here's Sellers to throw. Scrambling away. Makes the grab. It's Hunt. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And it's the Demons moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And it's the Demons have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He misses his man, the act. Just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He might want another play. From the gun, looking for a man. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Demons. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And And it'll be the Condors who will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Catching up with the Demons head coach. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And it's the Demons look to do some damage in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. Touchdown, Demons! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Condors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now on the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, trying to burn this defensive back. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. So now it's 2nd and long. Ready, move. Sellers. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Making its way onto the field to start the drive. The option, he'll keep it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking for an open area to his left. Turns it on in midfield. And he's dragged down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And the returner will be brought down. The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if makes the grab in their space. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, Demon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Breaks into the open. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Condors come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And it'll be the Condors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going with the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Condors will punt this one away. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads it downfield. Goes high to pull it in. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Demon. Rolled his way into the end zone. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Back to pass. It's right. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throwing Sellers. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And it's the Demons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
On the run, it's Clark. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll try it again. Jukes his way for more. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And it'll be the Condors have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. The run inside. It's Stevens. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Condors will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Pulls it and runs it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just trying to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the counter. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, down on the home team sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
appreciate that, Holly. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as